2025, Fort Collins, Colorado. The rabbit are growing tentacles on their faces. It began with a kind of sight that made people freeze mid-step. A flash of movement in the brush, the rustle of leaves, and then the shape emerged. A rabbit, its brown fur blending with the dirt path, its eyes wide and black as night. But from its face dangled a mass of twisting, black, worm-like tentacles that writhed in the still air as though they had a life of their own. Hikers whispered about it. Farmers swore they saw them at the edge of their fields, sitting perfectly still, watching. At first, people blamed a strange disease, something from the natural world. But there was something in the way the creatures moved, their silent coordination that didn't feel like nature at all. In the evenings, drivers passing through the outskirts of town reported seeing dozens of them sitting in rows along the roadside, their eyes reflecting pale light. Some said they would see the same exact rabbit, same size, same strange scar above one eye, miles apart on the same night, as if it were multiplying. At first, wildlife experts gave a neat explanation: Shope papillomavirus, a rare infection in rabbits that can cause horn-like warts. But those who had seen the creatures in person knew this was different. The tentacles swayed in perfect rhythm even when there was no wind, and sometimes they seemed to reach toward whatever was nearby. Locals recalled that this wasn't the first time Fort Collins had been home to strange wildlife. Decades ago, during the height of the Cold War, there had been rumors of a secret government research station hidden deep in the foothills. Officially, it was an agricultural lab studying pest control. Unofficially, people claimed it was part of a classified project, blending genetics, virology, and something from elsewhere. The story went that a downed object, something metallic, not from this earth, had been transported to the facility under heavy guard in the 1960s. Whatever was inside wasn't human, but alive. Scientists supposedly used rabbits as hosts, trying to understand the organism's biology. Not all the experiments stayed locked in cages. For years, the tales faded into ghost stories told by teenagers. But in early summer of 2025, the rabbits returned. Only now their deformities pulsed faintly at night, giving off a sickly green-blue light, the kind you might see at the bottom of the ocean. Hunters claimed the rabbits were unafraid of gunfire. They would watch from the tree line, disappearing only when approached, leaving no tracks in the soft soil. A farmer outside LaPorte swore that after shooting one, he found the body gone the next morning, fur, blood, and all, replaced by a perfect patch of undisturbed grass, as if nothing had happened. And then came the night in August, when security cameras on the edge of town caught something no one could explain. A dozen of the rabbits appeared in the feed, staring toward the camera. In perfect unison, their tentacle-like growths began to sway, and the motion detectors in every building nearby failed at once. In the far background, above the hills, a sphere of light pulsed 3 times before vanishing. Old-timers whispered about the jackalope myth, but insisted this wasn't the same. This was something much older, something that had been waiting underground, using the rabbits as vessels. The tentacles weren't growths, they were appendages, the alien organism's way of seeing, feeling, feeding. And if the old government rumors were true, it wasn't a virus at all. It was a survivor from that 1960s crash, dormant for decades until the conditions were right to wake. The official reports insist the rabbits are harmless, their condition a rare but natural disease. But in the back rooms of local diners and on late-night radio, the talk is different. They say the rabbits are scouts, their purpose not to attack but to observe. When the last phase begins, they won't be watching from the trees anymore. They'll be inside the fields, the barns, the houses. And if you ever find one staring at you in the dark, the tentacles shifting gently as though tasting the air, don't look away. Because by then, it's already seen enough.